Hey, it's afternoon and it's time for good bits. Good bits is your daily dose of good news. 3 good stories. We're going to get right into it. The first good story. The first good story is about wind power in England. So, England has a wind farm off the coast. I think it's in the North Sea that is producing electricity cheaper than what they'll be able to produce in a new nuclear power plant. All right, so when this project started, a megawatt hour was projected to cost around $100, $98 and some change. Now the cost has dropped by about a third, so you're looking at a megawatt hour around $60, which is really, really encouraging. And for those times when we feel like we're not going to be able to figure out the energy needs of the world, seeing that renewables are continuing to drop in price is a really, really exciting development. That's good bit number one. Good bit number two is a program in Michigan called Hops Against Hunger. And so this is a program where Good bit number two is called Hops Against Hunger, and it's a program in Michigan where bars, breweries, and restaurants come together and donate portions of their proceeds from beer sales to specific beer sales to food banks in Michigan. Food insecurity is a big problem in our country, especially in younger ages. 1 in 5 kids lives in poverty, and about half of those are going to have some form of food insecurity, basically not knowing where their next meal is going to come from in the next year. So it's been a long time since I looked at those stats. I started a nonprofit that was focused on helping to feed hungry kids in the United States. So that's from 2005. Those numbers may be a little different now, but the picture is still the same. Childhood hunger is still something that many children in our country have to deal with. So anything that tries to address that in something like this where the community gives back is something that I'm excited to see, and that's a good bit number 2. Good bit number 3 is this baseball season. I'm a big baseball fan. I've loved baseball my entire life, and this season has been crazy. Number 1 right now, the Cleveland Indians have won 20 games in a row. They're closing in on a record set in 1916. The Cubs, they won I think 21 or 22 games in a row, and so the Indians are closing in on that, and that's super exciting. But when you go and look at the rest of the stats and just the things that are happening this season, you got Giancarlo Stanton. He's got 54 home runs, and it's September 13th. There's a good chance that he's going to pass Roger Maris, which, there's a lot of debate on whether or not we should count Barry Bonds' record because it was in the steroid era or whatever. But even if you can get close to 61, that's a magical number, and it's super exciting to see those kind of numbers showing up. There's pitchers that with their ERA under 3, lots of those, lots of just great stories coming out of this baseball season. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. The Rangers are only 3 games back in the playoffs. They're sitting at 500. They still got a chance for the wild card. I'm super excited about it. It's good bit number 3 you should be watching. All right, so that's it. That wraps up the good bits for today. That's the 3 good bits of good news. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, have a good day.